Hello, it's Daniel. Again, here in Ardougne. This is the Ardougne lodestone. You can look at the lodestone video to see how to get to this lodestone. You can also look at the Catherby video to uh, know the Catherby series video to look at the nearby towns I cover in that video. I looked at this whole area, and I looked at saw a fairly wide area for that video. Uh, so I'm in Ardougne now. I will briefly show you this farming area, East Ardougne, a little bit of Witch Haven, mining spot, and then head down a little bit south, should I say. I'm not going physically down. I'm uh, south on the map. Uh, no, down south a little bit. But this is really a separate area, so I'm going to see how far I can go in a reasonable time because I'm trying to make these narrations a little bit more succinct. So I'm here at the lodestone for Ardougne. Right, and at the lodestone, you see some regular trees, kind of a farming minigame quest. Uh, they've added animals to the farming uh, via this minigame. All right, so that's fairly new. So I'm gonna forgo uh, forgo extra explanation on that for now until I can give you a more thorough explanation of that one. Uh, this is the farming set. Uh, so there's a leprechaun. There's the farmer that you can pay to watch the alarments. There's another compost bin, just like the Catherby I showed you that in the previous video. If I'm heading further, let me do this. Let me go back to Lodestone and into the city so you can see that. So here we are back at the Lodestone, heading further south. This is the bank. The You can call this the North Bank. I'm gonna get out a couple of Ardougne teleports tabs, and I'll show you where those go in a moment. That will help because Ardougne is Ardougne is a bit awkward to narrate because there's so many. It's, the way it's laid out, there's so much backtracking. Uh, right, this is this area here. We're going into the Ardougne market. This building here, when you start construction, you can get a butler. Okay, I don't want it to open up windows. I want to narrate this for you. So, uh, so when you do construction, then you can purchase a butler here, and then that I will cover in the construction video. Then if you go ahead further to the northeast of the market, uh, this is actually in several quests. You will speak to Wizard Clomperty, and he can also teleport you to Rune Essence Mining. Alright, so then we're here in the Ardougne market. Alright, so this is the area one of the areas I'm used to for stalls. There's the baker stall, silver stall, silk stall, baker stall. There's two baker stalls. There's a gem stall, a fur stall, spice stall, and a silk stall. All right, so this is the area where many of us back in Runescape Classic, uh, it's about 20 years ago, we used to do our thieving skill, uh, thieving skill. We used to steal from stalls, and we used to get the items and then put them in our bank, and it would take a while to build up our stuff. Now they kind of watered down the skill quite a bit, made it very easy to get stuff compared to previously. Uh, some of these have minor uh, that's the locked door. There's a pick lock option, so there was a thieving element to this building. That also has a pick lock option, so there's a thieving element to that building. So that used, as I said, used to be a place that this used to be a place where we practice our thieving skills. Uh, this one's a non-locked door, but this doesn't appear to be so useful. Alright, this one is there's a dialogue, so there's okay. This one is part of a quest, so I'm gonna forgo the dialogue for right now. Uh, Heading south of the market. South of, let's go. Here is the bank. Alright, so this is the Ardougne South Bank. Alright, so there's a south and a north in East Ardougne. So, and then near the bank also, there is the bar. And here, I'll go show you the bar in a moment. Here is the real estate agent. So there was a real estate agent in Varrock. And there's also I showed you in the Varrock video, there's also a real estate agent here in Ardougne. And then this is the Ardougne Zoo. And this is the chapel, prayer altar. Alright, so Councillor Halgrave and Dr. Urban. So just remember that because we use that in some quests. This is the bridge to west. The bridge to the west, Ardougne. There's the Ardougne Castle. I'm gonna show up here first. There's some willow trees. There's oak, 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 and oak. This is already getting near the north bank. You'll notice that this area that unlocked, there's a range. There's the bank, so it's a little bit further than Catherby. You can look at the Catherby video for that. It's a little bit further. Alright, and then we're back at the North Bank again. There's an agility shortcut which I'm a new account. This one's a new account, so I'm gonna go south. Not going down. I'm going south. Right, that's a misnomer. We need to uh, say things correctly so that we are more clear. So south on the map, and here's the bridge. This is the castle. There's actually several quests. Uh, if we go inside the castle and up the stairs, and then there's the king, and then there's this whole quest series, and scandal and everything. I don't want to ruin the quest series for you, but and then it eventually opens up the elf. Um, the end of that series opens up uh, this one, Proof. So if I look at the north first, north of the castle first, there's this area is a little bit more spread out than. So here's the west western bar. Not really. Uh, there's the Ardougne wall. There was a quest series about the West Ardougne plate, so they put a wall, but uh, the kind of this side is supposed to be the east, and that side is supposed to be the west. Uh, some some say it's the river, so that east and west. So a little bit of ambiguity. So anyways, so there's a furnace. There's the furnace is a bit far. The lumber's furnace is a better choice. That is another player. Will not likely be there when on your world that you use. If you come to this area, players move around. NPCs, non-player characters, tend to stay within the area. I said in the previous video that sometimes they're in the building, sometimes they're out of the building. Uh, the mourners are usually in West Ardougne, but maybe there's some here. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you. Let me go. No, don't do that. This is turning out to be a bit of a chaotic video because there's a lot of random windows popping up. Random. I don't know why that's happening. Sorry for the interruptions. All right, this is a quest. The Sinclair is north. I'm trying to remember. Carnelian. So there's a few quests. There's so yeah. So this is Carnelian quest. Then there's some other. Uh, all right, so that's there's the spirit tree. There's another. I'll show you this. There's a spirit tree patch in the Grand Exchange. I've shown you a spirit tree patch in Port Sarum. There's one in Trino Village. I mentioned that in the previous video. There's a quest for Trino Village. There's also a quest for the Gnome Maze. There's a when you open up the Alf Proof City, there's a spirit tree there. There's I believe 10 total spirit trees, and it helps you get around. So that's I might use my account that I opened 20 years ago, and I might show you all of the spirit trees. Uh, so you can see how to get around. Um, Here's the clock tower. This is involved in a couple of quests for. This is the south side of the Ardougne. If we head further south, there is a farming patch. That's a bush patch. This is the right. So this is. I'll show you on the map. So that's the Ardougne Monastery. And then heading further east from here, there is the Tower of Life. That's a quest. That was also one of the newer quests that um, by newer I mean so I started my account almost 20 years ago. So this came about many years after. So I might be older now because it's 2020. But that's one quest. I'm gonna port back to Ardougne so you can. So I'm gonna break the tab. I'll show you where this goes. Okay. Well, I have to complete Plague City for that, which I find a bit odd. But uh, so I guess I won't be using that. But that Ardougne port when it works when you do that quest, that goes to the market stalls in the center. Here's the bank. Here's the market stalls. So the teleport goes here. Here's all the locked buildings that I was doing. Parts of the quest. This building here is the bar, which when when in classic we used to be able to remove roofs, but in the newer version it became a little more difficult to show people where things are. But anyways, here's the Ardougne bar. Here's the ship and the dock where I came from. Uh, you come from Brimhaven, you land here. I've shown you that in previous videos. Here is Witchhaven. There are several quests in here. Kind of a weird storyline to this Witchhaven. And I remember when they were releasing it, there was oh, there's nothing to do there. And then there were some chat circles, and oh, this odd study doesn't quite match the other parts of Runescape. But there's several areas and don't quite fit in, like Ashdale and some other. But some people like this area, so okay, I'm gonna run from this. This is a mining spot. There's coal. I need the interface to respond. I'm sorry for all the interruptions in this video. I thought that these were worked out, but uh, the interface is really acting up in this video. I was trying to make it more succinct. But anyways, that was a mining spot, and um, I found it um, unbearable to make humor out of it. Anyways, this is the Legends Guild, which I showed you in the Cathy series video. There is a fairy ring. Uh, and that brings you here. So, so that I'm going to conclude the Ardougne video. Despite the interruptions, I hope you found this useful if you needed to see this area. I'm going to, at this point, conclude also. So I know there's a lot of other areas. There's Fallout Pills, there's there's Brick Gizzard. There's West Ardougne, you need a quest for that. There's Trinum Stronghold. You need you can enter, but then there's also a quest for that. There's the Barbarian Outpost, but I'll cover that in another video on the Bar Crawl, which we'll do when I'm doing showing you agility. There's the Lighthouse. I'll show you that when I'm doing the quest for that Horror from the Deep. There's Relica, which I'll show you that area when I'm doing the quest for that from the Trials. There is Birth Hope, but there's a quest. That's building on this one of the quests. It's not showing me the. That's heroes. That's for the Heroes Guild. That's near Birth Hope. But there's a quest in here. The Troll Stronghold. So when I do Troll Stronghold, I'll show you this area. When I do Goblin Village, Goblin Diplomacy, I'll show you this area here. But when I do the quest for Canifis, for Mauritania, for Canifis, let's see, Devious Minds, Missing Presumed Death. There is a quest that opens up the Canifis, and there's several quests in the area. When I'm starting to do Slayer, when I'm starting to do Advanced Slayer, and then they need the Slayer Tower unlocked, I'll have to do a quest on that. Priest in Peril, that might be that one. I'll fry it up for River Gardener. Alright, so it might be Priest in Peril. I'll have to look at. Anyways, so I'm gonna wrap up the narration now. I'm gonna get started on skills and quests. Maybe get some start getting the combat in, because this you should already know the map from my narrations. So that's all for now.